Hi guys, welcome in this new episode of Scraps of Life from my bedroom. You know I love the light. It's for me the best light in the entire house. This or my kitchen. So I guess the bedroom is better, right? It's been a bit of a while, I guess, since the last one. Maybe a month. I don't even remember. But I decided, okay, better now than later because the girls are off from school next Thursday. So I don't know yet what their plan with their friends are. Usually they spend most of their days outside playing with the neighbors, but I don't know what will happen this year, so I guess I'll have to figure that out. My husband and I are planning our first real road trip. Yeah. So after lots of different options, we decided to go to Manzanita, Oregon, and then come back through Vancouver Island, do a bit of like 3 cities there, and then come back. I don't even remember exactly because his plans changed a lot. He changed his mind, and what if this is better than that, and if we can do this, and but this is the plan. I know Manzanita, Depot Bay, hopefully we'll see some whales. I've been wanting to go whale watching forever, like literally forever. We didn't do it before because I want the girls to be with us, and it's on this small Zodiac boat, and they're so tiny that I'm afraid they will just jump off the boat and poof in the ocean. It may sound silly, but it doesn't to me. So we've been planning that, and the girls are really excited to be on summer break, and I won't lie to you, I'm not, because 2 months 24/7 with 2 girls, I know most parents enjoy that, but I guess it's because they don't work from home. So, but that's okay, you know, I love my girls. That's one thing. But I like school because then we appreciate each other way better because we have some time apart. But we'll see how this year goes. I've been trying to find my true north. You know how people talk about finding your life purpose and what your soul is here in this lifetime to accomplish. And for 6 years I've been thinking it has to do with painting, and all my life has been around that belief that I'm here to share something, my stories, my point of view and things like that through my painting. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not. I know that purpose and career are not always linked together, but I guess it's good when it is, because then you're doing something and you're paid to do something you know you're great at, that you're in service somehow, and it's not been working for me. It's not, I won't lie. My paintings are not selling, my classes are not selling, and when money interferes with your passion, then it hurts. It hurts, and the joy kind of goes away, I guess. So I've been thinking a lot, and it's not easy, and I know I should reach out to my kindreds and ask for support, but then a lot of them are going through some things and I don't want to bother them, so I call my mom. So I've stumbled upon something that is not new, but new to me, that is called the 100-day project. So you pick a creative thing that you want to do for 100 days back to back. It does not have to be a huge thing. It can be, oh, I will sketch a face for 100 days. Oh, I will take a picture of my feet for 100 days. Whatever it is. So, you know I love texture. Oop! Oh, come on, that's the thing with your bed. Okay. Are you still with me? That was scary. Okay. So you know I love texture, so I decided to explore texture for 100 days. So my first thought was to do one abstract painting every day, but because I use a lot of gels and gessos and pastes and stuff like that, it takes forever to dry, so I can't possibly complete a painting every day when it goes with the texture. So for now I have 4 in the work and I'm on day 7. So I add a little bit in there, a little bit in, you know. I decided to go with 3 different sizes so it doesn't get boring, but it still makes sense. So I have 6 by 6 inches, 8 by 8, and because sometimes I don't want to go square, 6 by 8. Easy. So here's one, and here's another one. I hope you can see that. And another one. And another one. And you know what's funny, and I'm laughing at myself, is that I've always said I will never do landscapes because I don't like landscape in general, or not, you know, I like other people's landscape but not to me. But then if it's a landscape that everyone who is looking at the painting can decide what it is and what it can convey, then it's interesting to me. So just playing, you know, just playing. We'll see how it goes. And I've been surrounded by fear around my book project. Yeah, cheap notebook from Costco. They sell them by 3. On a script. Shoop, shoop. And this is when I'm so blessed that my friend Mindy did a class on how to do and self-publish your book via CreateSpace and InDesign, because it makes it so much easier then. And I've finished my lesson for Radiant Faces 2, art journaling. It's the journal I've done it. It's watercolor paper that I bound. Easy peasy, 5 minutes binding. I like it. It's the journal that I actually made for Mindy's class called Sunday Mornings too. It's kind of my spirituality, devotion journal. And wanna see? Okay, just quick. That's my project. So I'm editing now and I'm really excited about it, so it's always a good sign, right? The class begins on October 1st. The doors for registration are already open, so if you're afraid to forget to sign up, please do so now, and we'll welcome you in the Facebook group, and we can already chit chat. That would be nice. I've also, you know, I keep telling you that I start my paintings with an idea, but it never turns out how I thought it was. This is what happened with this one. I mean, not what I usually do, right? But it's 11 by 14 on canvas board. And wait, I'll try to put the focus on nano so you can see. This makes me happy, 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 happy. This too, this too, this. Wow. If you're interested, let me know. I have a smaller one too. So I need to update my Etsy shop, but I've been a bit lazy too. So I need to get on that track. I've been busy because learning how to drive at 29, never too late. So for 6 weeks I go to school for 3 hours twice a week with 16 years old. It's so weird, but it's for a good cause. So I need to check, but Mindy asked me to talk about how to balance family, how I balance family and working from home. But let me just check to be sure it's the exact question. Okay, so she asked me to talk about vulnerability, working from home, balance, and I love you too. So yeah, working from home, it's not always easy because I've noticed that I get distracted easily, and finding excuses not to go to the studio or not to do the work that is needed to do is way too easy when you're working from home. Oh, I'll do the laundry. Oh, the girls' rooms need to be cleaned. Oh, and if I will take a bath. That's my kind of excuses that I find. And so I think that you need to be really, like I did in the past, like did a written schedule, like from that hour to that hour I'm doing this on Monday, and then this, so I knew exactly what to do, when to do it. It worked for a while, and I keep telling my husband, please help me build my schedule for next week, but then we never have time. So yeah, but it's a blessing too, because I'm home when the girls come back from school at 3-ish. I don't have to pay anyone to take care of them. I do it, so it's money saved. I can walk in the morning before I do anything else. I can decide to take a day off if I feel my soul needs a day off. So it's It's a blessing, I know that, but it's not easy, and I need more discipline, and I'm pretty sure that it's a common issue, or at least I kind of hope so. Tell me. So yeah, with my husband, we're talking about our next home. So currently we live in a townhome that we bought when 3 years ago, I think, and we are dreaming about the next one, because townhomes are nice and we are very blessed to have space for everyone in the family in this one, but dreaming of a detached home with a garden. And then when we push the dream a little further, we'd like one with enough garden space, so we'd be able to actually build my studio outside the actual living space, but still on our property. That makes sense? But finding that is not the easiest thing on earth. So we're giving ourselves 2 years, because you know the mortgage will renew in 2 years and blah blah blah. And so I've been writing exactly my dream home. I asked my mom what hers would look like. I asked Anthony what his would look like, and combining everything. And I started Pinterest boards, because I'm visual. I need to see and visualize what it actually looks like to me. The perfect space. I want a gypsy room. I want the girls to have a room big enough that they can grow in and study in and play in and have their friends over in. Because you know, when you have your friends over, you spend all your time in the bedroom. So something big enough. For my mom to live with us, for Anthony to have his office, for, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's important, and I do believe in the power of dreaming, as long as you don't think that everything will fall into your lap because you dreamed it. So yeah, I kind of think that that would be like perfect to have the studio on the property but outside the living space. Oh, yes, it feels so good just to see it. Like 2 stories, one to have people over so I could teach, or have friends, artist friends coming to teach there. A space where I could film, a space where I could do encaustic, so it will need vent, a space for sewing projects, you know, all that kind of stuff. That would be amazing. Doesn't it sound amazing? Yeah. On vulnerability, I find it sometimes difficult to find that line between I'm too distant and people don't really figure me out, and I'm sharing way too much. You're not my best friend, you know. So it's not easy to find, and it's about balance too, like what is too much and what is not enough. And I love these vlogs because it pushes me beyond my fears. Showing up, showing my face, speaking in English, which is not my mother tongue, and I have an accent, even if it's getting better. I know that people, like, it's instant. They know, you're not from here, lady. So vulnerability, I guess that we need more people who share their true stories. We need to know that we are not alone. We need to know that it's okay not to be perfect in the perfect life, in the perfect family, in the perfect world. because it's how it is. And I know that with social media we share only what we want to, which is good, but then it's sometimes difficult for others to relate when you share only the good fluffy bunny blue sky no cloud picture. So I'm okay now. I'm more than okay with showing part of my shadows, and that book I'm writing is about that. It's me being me showing me. And I know some people will think it's egocentric, no, egomaniac, I don't know whatever how it's called, but I think it needs to be said for me first, and then maybe for you who's watching now, maybe for you who need to hear, to see these words, to see these pictures I'm sharing in the book. And maybe it will never be published, and that's okay too. I don't know. But if I don't try, I will never know. So vulnerability, it's okay to show us your true self, because whatever your wants are, what it is that built who you are now. Who you are now is not who you will be tomorrow, or in 10 years, or in the next life. So share that. Show us, because you're loved and you are so much more than you think you are. Yeah. You are so much more than you think you are. I think I will leave you there for today. And I will take a bath. Yes. Because soul care is important. It's essential. Whatever it is that makes you happy and rests your spirit and your body is important. So do it just for you. Because when you're happy, they are happy.